Alexa, play music that sounds like I'm on drugs.
同じ夢を綴る宇宙侵略天の手は解いて今は君と一緒に描くあなたが不可欠だからあなたが不可欠だから
So what you just heard is a song called
侵略せよパラレル
by the group.
宇宙平行線
If you want to make a song like this, I'll show the Logic session file and I hope it helps. So here you'll see the drum and bass. They're played by Xiu Ng and Ah Gai from Man Ngon Lei Lei, the band. They are legit J-rockers, you should definitely check them out. And here are the backing vocals by Yeda, who has a great voice too, you should check her out. And the whole thing is mixed by Claudia, which is amazing because she brings out so much detail in this song. And this is mastered by Ayin, and it is composed and arranged by yours truly. So let's start from the beginning. For the intro, I want it to be like anime opening, like Luffy going on an adventure kind of vibe. So we'll start off with a whistle together with an orchestral hit and a drum hit. The bass is playing the main riff and it keeps building up until the third bar where everyone comes in. There's a synth lead that doubles the bass riff, and after a big drum fill, there's a piano octave thing. For the first verse, I want the intensity to chill out a bit. A fairy tale kind of vibe would be quite suitable, because in Japan, those AKB idols, their outfits are almost like characters straight out of fairy tales. So I use piano and strings to enhance this kind of feeling. So at first I was thinking like, this part sounds quite nice, but it lacks some rhythmic elements. So I was thinking like adding a kick drum to count the time. But if I add the kick drum on every beat, it gets annoying. So I put a delay on the kick drum, so it hits and it fades out gradually. Then it starts to build up with the piano playing lines like those you hear in Yoasobi. And the drums keeps building up with the hi-hat and the kick drum. Then we'll go to the next section where they would shout out some spells or slogans. Therefore, the feeling kind of changes from a happy and magical feeling to an uncertain feeling. The synth lead starts to play some lines and there's a like Lydian thing going on. There are also more movements in the piano part. For the guitars, I double tracked some power chords together with some lines in the middle. One thing I noticed when I was learning about this genre is that there are a lot of key changes in these kind of songs. So the verse and the chorus are in different keys for this song. The piano is quite interesting in this part because I've separated it into two tracks. One is just normal chords and another one is a line in high register that keeps going on and on. For synths, there's one that's sidechained. There are multiple guitars as well. Some are power chords and some are octaves. For the drums of this part, I really like the groove, like the hi-hat coming in every other quarter note. For the bass, it mainly plays octaves with some fills. So after the chorus, we've got the music break, which uses the main riff in the intro. A synth lead is also playing the main riff, and another synth is playing counter melody. Then it comes to the second verse, which is actually quite similar to the first verse, but there are some interesting lines added here, like a whole tone scale played by a glockenspiel. I tried to put more unusual stuff in this song, cause at the time I was really into like fusion stuff, so I was nowhere near their complexity, but it's just some quirky stuff I wanted to put in this song. The second chorus is basically the first chorus, arrangement-wise. We then go to the bridge section, which has another key change. The main vocal melody uses a common tone between two keys to make the transition more smooth. Actually, some inspiration is taken from Earth, Wind and Fire's After the Love Has Gone, because the modulation there is just silky smooth, and there are many of them in that song. And after that, there's the music break section. Then there's a guitar solo. And after that, there's a section where they are casting spells and speaking some lines again. I like the bass here because it's almost like a solo. Then we change back to C sharp major for a variation of the chorus, which is softer. Then we go to the last chorus, which has some rhythm changes. So we start off with some offbeat accents. And the groove changes to half time. And this is not my idea. It is from Ayen, who helps us to record the drums. So now we've reached the outro, which has another key change actually. But this one is a parallel key change.